Hi friends, welcome back to Ridgehaven Homestead. I want to tell you about a recent trip that the kids took and I got to tag along on. We took a mission trip to Indian Creek Camp, which is a small church-based camp in out in middle western Tennessee. And when many moons ago, when I was 12 years old, I got to go to camp. My parents packed me up and I went with two of my good friends, two or three, and we went to this very same camp, Indian Creek Camp. Now back in that day, which was probably the late 80s, let's see, the cabins were way different. They were very rustic. The bunk beds were not that comfortable, and I don't remember inside bathrooms. Fast forward to today, nice cabins, not luxurious, but really nice. Comfortable beds, air conditioned, and just a nice camp. So we got to go there last year and do a service project with the Pathfinders, which is the youth group that our boys are members of, and they just really had a blast. So this actually is the third annual mission trip that the youth group has taken. The first location was a school that they did some work on, and then last year we went to the camp and they did a lot of great stuff. And if you'd like to know the details of that, my friend Sarah over at Sarah's Heart's Home, she did a very nice video summarizing the trip from last year. And while we have some similarities from last year, there were a lot of differences too. For one, different group of kids, some of them the same, some additions and some left out that have moved on and gone to college. So we mixed up the group, a different project, same leader, and we are super blessed to have a wonderful leader who also knows a lot about construction, or I should say very good with construction. So it was amazing to see the kids learn from him, pay attention, and just jump in with both hands and feet to the project. He made it fun. He made them want to do it. And I will just have to say that this group of kids is a really good group of kids. They are go-getters. They love to see things accomplished, and they get along very well. I can't think of a single instance where there was any conflict on the trip, and it was just a really good time. So this video is this year's mission trip. We went this last week. We just stayed for 2.5 days, and what we got accomplished, or mostly what I should say what the kids got accomplished, was amazing, phenomenal. Insert your adjective there. So without more description, well, I will show you. I have my Indian Creek Camp shirt on, and I really like this. It says deeply rooted, and that's based off the Bible verse that says that we should stay deeply rooted and grounded in Christ. So I hope you are inspired by watching what the kids do and what they did. Their teamwork and the smiles on their faces will really warm your heart. I may have forgotten to mention that two of our boys, our two younger ones, were a part of this project. And so you'll see them with nail guns, hammers, all the tools. And one of our boys still has a broken wrist, but he decided that was not going to stop him. He was jumping on in. Earlier this week, our church youth group joined together at Indian Creek Camp to help the Maranatha missionary do some work around the camp. We stayed for 2.5 days. The kids worked really hard together under the leadership of the youth group, and they accomplished a great deal. The first project that they worked on was erecting a wood shed from the ground up. Let me tell you, these kids are amazing. They are strong, they are talented, and they have a lot of fun while getting a lot accomplished.
All right, hold on. Stay in front of this rock.
I could tell you all about the project that they made, but why not just show you through the pictures and videos from our trip? The Pathfinders versus the Rock.
That is a big rock. I can't get under it.
There you go, there you go. Pull it, pull it.
Endurance.
have almost neared the end of our first day. And I have to say, these kids, plus the leaders, have done a phenomenal job. We are building a hay loft, and from digging out the rocks in the ground to erecting the structure, putting the posts up, putting the joists across, it's looking really good. I had to go take a little break, but I'm back to check on the progress and see how they've done. Let's go check it out. Behind me there's a dozer going, and behind me somewhere back there you can see the structure going up. So we've had all hands on deck, from the youngest to the oldest, and they just have been doing great. It's been amazing to see what many hands making light work will actually accomplish in a day. As we approach the site, let's take a few moments to look at progress. 100% of this has been done today since about 10:30 or 11 in the morning. It's a new morning, it's a little bit misty, we've got a cloud burst of sunshine, and it's time to hit the day. What a glorious start to a new day. After filling up at breakfast, the Pathfinders headed out to some different projects that they lent their hands at and tried to be of service on the bathroom that was being built. Time passed quickly and soon it was time to head home. Good work, good times, good friends. What more could you ask for? That was it. A packed 2.5 days, a good 2.5 days, and I know that the kids made more firm friendships as a result of working together. It just, I could see the bonds cement themselves together, and I was just, again, really impressed with the work, with the good attitudes that they had, and I was very blessed to be able to tag along on this project and witness this service for God. So one final word from me. I know that being on mission trips from when I was my kids' ages in my junior and senior year up until all throughout my life, mission trips have changed my life, given me a different outlook on the world, and I know that mission trips can change anyone's life. And so if you have an opportunity to send your kid on a short-term or long-term project, I would say if it's in your means, do it. This was just a short project in an almost local locality, but it still really did something. The kids love it, they feel pumped afterwards, and they have fond memories. So yes, any opportunity that you have, go with your kids, tag along. I could have gone in other places around the camp and done more work and done more projects, probably helped accomplish more, but I decided that this time I was going to stay with my kids. I wanted to see them in action. I didn't jump in a lot because I felt like there were a lot of people and this was a project, there were lots of hands and they were doing a great job. So I was kind of hanging back just to see it all play out and see how they work together. And I was just, like I said, I was so impressed. So my encouragement to you is take the opportunities that you have. Your kids grow fast, and it was a true blessing for me to see my big kids in on something as wonderful as this. Have a blessed day.